Hello, everyone! Welcome to episode 39 of the Gilded City to the Last Kingdom. If you are excited to see how this encounter with Ghoutl'mosz concludes, let us know by leaving us a like, a comment, a subscribe. Follow the podcast. Follow us on social media at RollersGuildDND on Threads, Instagram, and TikTok. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on in to tonight's episode. Content warning. Ravenloft as a setting can feature disturbing themes and ideas, and while it is never going to be our intention to upset anyone, it is worth noting. Specific tags can be found in the description of this episode. Last time, the party made their way through the creepy tunnels of Ghoutl'mosz's caverns. They experienced visions showing them the history of the eldritch being and the cult that worshipped it. Eventually arriving at the center of the cave system, they found Ghoutl'mosz and the meteor it arrived in. The party fought the eldritch abomination, and when it was defeated, its mess got sucked into the meteor. Artemis, whose mind is inside Bowmin, made his way over to the meteor and tentatively attacked the crystals, causing him to disappear entirely, arriving in a strange, starry place and facing Ghoutl'mosz's true form. And if you haven't already, go ahead and load up the battle map for me, y'all. So, Bowmin, Artemis, you are looking ahead of you, and in this starry place, Ghoutl'mosz looms before you. You just received a sending spell, asking if you were okay. You haven't yet responded, but Ghoutl'mosz before you is easily 25 feet tall or more. Its flesh shifts unnaturally, producing dozens of different strange mouths and gnashing fangs, tentacles coming and going, transforming into grasping arms and then wings. Eyes wink in and out of existence in its shifting fleshy mass, and a dozen voices speak in your mind. Little mortal, now you face your doom. I will give you a chance to respond to the sending, but I also need everybody to roll initiative. So think about where you're going to stay in your sending response. Everybody else is still back in the previous chamber, 35 to 40 feet away from the meteor in the center. All right.
This is scary.
Nyx, what did you get?
18.
Artemis?
20. Oh, nope. I'm not Artemis today.
Oh, wait. Hang on.
Hold on.
So, Sam was playing Nyx. What did you get?
That's it. Yep.
I also got 18. So
Okay.
we got it worked out.
Perfect. Penny, who is playing Artemis.
21.
Great. All right.
I like how I didn't realize it when I did it wrong, but I
No,
realized it when other
Jinarra
people
is
did it.
18 is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Okay. What did Bowmin get?
20.
20. And what did Penny get?
15.
And Elina?
14.
Okay. So, all very good rolls here. Artemis leads the initiative. And by that I mean Zuzu playing Artemis. Matt playing Bowmin is then next. Then Kelly playing Jinarra. Then Sam playing Nyx. Then Kyra playing Penny. And finally Eva playing Elina. Before I rolled horrible. Before Ghoutl'mosz bringing up the rear. So,
Does this thing look humanoid or like tentacly or?
no, it's like a mass of flesh that's changing shape constantly. It's 25 feet tall mound of flesh that is constantly changing shape.
25
that.
feet.
So before the first turn of initiative, I will give you the chance to respond to the sender.
Hold on, I wrote down end of last session what I wanted. To whatever that was asked. I said, heal if you can. He's here. We're fighting in space.
Perfect.
I will relay that to the rest of the crew that is with me still.
Great. Okay, so first up in the initiative is Artemis. Now, you are about 35 feet away from the meteor, and there is a chasm between you and the floating meteor.
Okay. Did Bowmin say heal as in stop?
I think he meant as in like if you're able to bring yourself back to full health,
Okay.
that we may need that.
Oh, okay, great. Cool. Gotcha. Well, then I'm gonna go in because it seems like we gotta go in. I'll cast Misty Step. 30 feet. So that's not gonna get me there.
You could, theoretically,
Because I can do like a dash.
you've
action.
got 5 feet of movement between yourself and the ledge right now. So you could get just within the Misty Step range.
Okay, I will do that. And then just Misty Step to one of the spikes.
Great. When you get there, you're like scrambling on the edge of this meteor to not fall. I'd love for you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Ooh. That is a 22.
22. Easy enough. Oh, Jesus. I knocked off my glasses. I was so excited. Easy enough. You steady yourself. And you are secure on the meteor. What you saw before, the way Bowmin ended up in there is he attacked one of the crystals.
He attacked one of them. Oh yeah, but I can't do that in this one. Because I Misty Stepped.
Misty Step's a bonus action.
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, then I will just take out the spooky sword and I will just whack it.
Great. With that, Artemis disappears and pop appears right in the lair of Ghoutl'mosz.
Oh,
Hi. Scary.
That brings us to Bowmin.
you brought others with you, right? You didn't just bring my body.
I was the first to move, so I'm assuming other people were.
Okay, yeah.
Elina and my body got your message and relayed it, so I'm assuming everyone else will come.
Nice. All right. Let's have some fun. I will engage the flesh mass.
Great.
I'm gonna fly right now. You know what? I'll just stay kind of here. Maybe I'll get in front of Artie Body a little bit. I am still concentrating on Blinding Smite.
Okay, great.
I believe that's what it was. Yes. So we are going to take a whack at this guy.
Go for it.
First hit. That is a, God, how do I do this? That is a 22 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll
Hits,
damage.
okay.
And then what's the save?
That is Constitution 18.
Ooh, okay. That's a 23 on the save.
Oh, okay. Well, we still add 3d8 of radiant? Yes? Yes. 3d8 radiant. Let's make this a smite because I hit. So I'm going to dump a second level smite into it, which means 1d12 and 2 additional d8s, correct?
Yeah.
For a smite.
Have you already incorporated the 1d8 you automatically get with every hit?
Improved Divine Smite.
Oh, that's right. No, I thought I was, but I am not. I'm out of d8s? Oh god. Okay, I'll roll one more after this.
Lots of d8s.
Okay,
So many d8s.
does any damage, any radiant and or bludgeoning, magical bludgeoning?
Radiant is not resisted, nor is magical bludgeoning. So.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll all these and then an additional something. Okay. That's 10. And please hold. 10, 26, 28, 36, 39 plus 5 is 54 points of damage.
54. Massive first hit.
Boom!
Yeah, you run up and you smack Ghoutl'mosz solidly, breaking one of the jaws that appeared before you. And it
Sorry, I didn't understand that. I hit him again.
Go for it.
Somehow, with the dice that I'm gonna roll somewhere. There it is. Natural 20!
Nice.
Oh my god, incredible.
Yes.
Break
So-
out the calculator. Let's go.
This is terrifying.
Yeah, are you dumping a smite into this?
Yes, I am. I'm
So,
gonna third
as
level
normal,
smite.
max damage for all applicable dice plus a roll of the dice.
Yeah. Okay. So a third level smite is 3d8s plus the additional.
A third level smite,
4.
48.
4d8s plus the, man, it's a good thing I'm not a paladin. Okay. 4d8s plus the additional. So that's 5 times 8.
40.
Thank you. So that's 52 to start with on the just dice plus 5 for the additional hit.
So 57.
So 57 so far. And now I roll all of this again.
And now you
Don't-
roll all of it.
Also, don't forget your half orc, so you do have.
You get to roll your weapon die one additional time. Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So we're at
Let's get that one out
57
of the way
right
now.
now.
Well, that is a 12, so I'll keep that. Okay. Now all these 8s.
No, you get to roll it twice, like add both of the d12s together.
Yeah.
It's called brutal
Oh,
critical. You get an
my
extra roll of your weapon
Okay.
die.
Well, that's good because I got a lot of 1 and 2s. So 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 8. Plus 6. 89 points of damage.
All right. An even bigger second hit. 89 points of damage.
Almost 150 points of damage.
Yeah, that's insane. That's an insane amount of damage.
Ben is just
Um,
increasing the maximum HP.
He's just like
As if I
pretending to
didn't
subtract.
already adjust. I always adjust the HP values before a fight because you guys do too much damage. All right. At the end of your turn,
Do I do a bonus action? Hold on. I feel like there should be something a little defensive. What can I do?
You can do a bonus action smite spell, and then it's ready for your next turn.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna attack me. I'm gonna lose concentration.
Mm.
That's what I'm scared of.
Oh. You
Well,
can
what
also
does Shield of
just
Faith do? You know what? No, he's gonna go for me. He's gonna go for me. Let's get a smite ready. That's a good call. Do I have a first? A thunderous smite. Why not? We'll get that ready. Thank you,
Great.
Sam.
at the end of your turn, I'm going to spend one legendary action. There's a sound, and he disappears and reappears on a different floating rock. And as soon as he does, this orb of psychic energy gathers in front of him, and it blasts its way towards you, Bowmin. And that's going to be a math. 26 to hit.
I will allow it.
So you're going to go ahead and take.
Wreck me.
You're going to go ahead and take 22 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And with that, we move on to Jinarra's turn.
And there's no, I presume that's a magical teleporting, so there's no.
Magical teleporting, no attacks of opportunity.
I am going to. I just hopped up from the like thing,
Yeah.
so that was dumb. So I'm gonna hop back down and run across it.
Great. You've got more than enough movement
Yeah.
speed to get over there.
Can Nyx go, hey, take me with you, please.
Can
I am not gonna be able to make it over there.
I pick up Nyx and then
Toss the dwarf.
put her on my back? Look down, be like, oh shit, my little legs can't do this.
It will half your movement speed. So you could, I believe you've got Step of the Wind, so you could bonus action dash and
Yeah.
still have enough to get over there.
Yeah.
Carrying Nyx.
Yeah.
And then still have
Yeah.
your attack.
Yes, we're gonna do that. Okay, so use a key point, Step of the Wind, to get over there with Nyx on my back. Once we get there, do we appear where everybody else?
Yep, I'm
Here's-
gonna put you in right now.
Okay.
So yeah,
I just
because
didn't know
are
if it
you
was, like-
still holding Nyx when you punch one of the crystals?
Yeah,
Okay, so both of you
I just have her on my back.
will appear in this starry plane.
Okay.
Who's over there?
Hey. Oh. Okay.
Gross.
Glad he's far away.
He can teleport.
Oh. That's not so great. I don't want to do that. How far, like, no, I don't have any more movement. Just kidding. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast and shoot him
Go for it.
a couple times. Yeah, 24, 19, and a natural 20.
All three hit. Natural 20 is obviously a crit, so
Okay.
extra damage on that one.
So I'm gonna do the natural 21 first. So
Oh, wait a second. You had to use your action to attack the crystal to warp here.
oh
You can't Eldritch Blast.
well,
Boo.
can I
Sorry.
just touch it?
Sorry.
Do I have to attack
You
it?
have to attack it. That's what I did before.
No.
I'm being consistent here.
No, it's
So,
not.
so very sorry. The Eldritch Blast.
Wait, I have 2 attacks per action, so can I?
You have one
I
other
can
attack.
punch something, right?
Yeah, you have
like-
an extra attack.
But can I Eldritch Blast?
Eldritch Blast does not count as an attack. It counts as a spell. That's a whole
Yeah.
action.
Okay, I was just making sure.
You can like punch it, but you'd have to be close enough.
No, I know. What about how far away is he? 1, 2, 3. He's.
Maybe you have to throw a
Can
dagger.
I throw a dagger? I know it's a disadvantage, but can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. 18.
18 hits.
Okay. We can
That's
at
a good
least.
number.
Yeah. Um.
It's a good low number, he says.
I mean, compared to what it could be at
Right,
our
right.
Sure.
Yeah. 5 points of piercing damage.
Great. Awesome. A dagger sticks into the side of this thing, and it just gets swallowed up by the shifting mass, and the dagger
Okay, well,
disappears.
goodbye, dagger.
Well,
Good thing Nyx has a bunch.
good thing Jinarra has the infinite bandolier of daggers.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Um,
So I didn't
You're
need to have hoard daggers this whole time. I could just steal hers.
Yes.
All right. That does bring us to Nyx's
the
turn.
crushing realization of Nyx's mind. I've been trying to be helpful.
Okay, how far away is our friend here? 30 feet,
More
correct?
than 20.
Great. I'm gonna steady aim and then shoot it with my revolver.
Go for it. Yeah, roll with advantage. And just, to note, there are like broken pillars and crystals and all sorts of stuff in here too. So you got spots where you could duck behind to hide if you want to, but steady aim, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Right, we should spread.
That would be a 30.
Yeah, that hits.
So
Shockingly.
close to a nat 20, but no, not 20. I did steady aim, so that means I add my sneak attack, correct?
Correct. You may have your sneak attack.
And that is how many? I'm gonna know how many dice I need for sneak attack, and then we're gonna switch characters again.
Yep. Yep.
Considering we leveled up as we switched characters, I don't even know how many dice you get.
5.
But, okay.
Okay, roll for the revolver damage. That is 16 from just the revolver. Then add my sneak attack. $28.
28 total.
Oh wait, nope. I rolled one more extra die, so I'll take one of the higher ones away.
Okay, so
That was a 19.
okay, so 16 from the revolver plus 19 from the sneak attack.
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, awesome. That brings us to Penny's turn.
Yeah, so I have to somehow get to the center thingy still, right?
Yep.
How far away am I?
You're about 35 feet away. There is sort of there are crystal like strands connecting the meteor to the edges of the pit. Most of them are like below where you are, so you'd have to like drop to one and grab it unless you've got something else that Penny could do to get over there.
I don't think there's anything else. So I guess we're trying to crawl over quickly,
Okay. Go
but
ahead.
safely.
Imagine if Penny can't join us.
Go ahead. I'm gonna have you make a dexterity. We'll call it actually an acrobatics check. Acrobatics
Okay.
check to grab onto the strand of crystal as you drop down to it.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nice.
25.
You do like a superhero landing on this strand of crystal. And you can take your movement. How much is Penny's movement?
30.
30. So you will need to take the dash action to get all the way over to the crystal in time. That unfortunately means you will not be able to attack one of the crystals to teleport in this turn.
Okay.
But
I mean, that's all I
you
can
are on the meteor.
Imagine if Penny slipped and fell
Can
to
I-
the ground. None of us would know.
do. Can I
Oh,
ask?
no.
Wait, no, isn't Elina still there?
Oh,
Alina
right.
is
Yeah.
still on your
Elena's
side.
still
Yeah.
back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I ask another question though?
Yeah.
If I guess this is a little bit too late. If I thought to attack one of the crystal, the like bridge thing, would
Mhm.
that have? Is it like the same crystal that's on the meteor?
It is growing out of the meteor.
Should have just attacked that. Anyway,
Oh well.
that's it.
Okay. That brings us to Alina's turn.
Is the only real way, so I know she had to dash and crawl. Can I do Step of Night and teleport over there? Is it enough for me to do that here?
It's pretty dark in here.
All right, I'm going to do that then as my bonus action.
Right.
And I saw Jinarra like have Nyx on her back when she hit the thing.
Yep.
Could I grab Alina's hand as I smash the thing so we can both?
Yes, you certainly
Okay.
may do that.
That'll be my action then.
So boom, you both teleport into this space. You are all here. You
Did
have
it.
all arrived. At the end of your turn, the Ghoutl'mosz is going to spend 2 legendary actions, his last 2 legendary actions, to do a thing.
No, I don't like things.
Well, that's really unfortunate for you.
Give up.
Boom. Suddenly,
Oh.
all around you, the ground grows teeth and mouths and fangs and starts biting at your heels. This entire area is now difficult terrain.
What a good welcome to space.
Additionally, when you move, another thing is going to happen. So,
Good.
Is this a spell?
that is not a spell.
Okay.
That's just a thing Ghoutl'mosz can do.
Wild.
And it is now Ghoutl'mosz's turn. So,
We're all looking so.
the next thing Ghoutl'mosz is going to do, you hear a sound from it, and it spits out this mass of bile towards you all. And I'm going to need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
And
Plus-
the Bowmin.
Plus the Bowmin bonus.
Plus the Bowmin bonus.
Is that
But
5?
all of you will be gotten the raise.
Yes, plus
What
5.
saving throw did you say, Ben? Sorry. Dex.
Dexterity.
That's not good.
28.
28 is a success.
Dirty 20.
That's a failure.
Ooh.
Come again? Did you hear me? I said dirty 20.
And I said that's a failure.
Sorry?
I got 23.
That is just barely a success.
Oh, shit.
28 for Penny.
28 is a success.
Is Penny even on this plane?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
got
she
pulled
got
along.
taken by Elina.
Oh, right. Okay, yes. Okay.
I'll come at you with a nice 12.
That's a failure.
I will use the Ring of Evasion to succeed.
All right, you succeed
I
instead.
have that?
You have a Ring of Evasion attached to your inventory.
Oh,
Is
okay.
that everybody?
I think so.
Okay, great. I'm just counting up the damage.
No need.
Low number, Ben. You can count that quicker.
I actually did roll pretty low, pretty bad for this, but that is 37 points of damage to everyone who failed, half that to everyone who succeeded, which is going to be
19?
19.
Ow.
18.
Oh.
18.
Oh,
18 to everybody who succeeded, 37 to everyone who failed.
ouchie mama.
Oh.
Feeling rough.
That I will just let you know is a rechargeability like a dragon's breath.
Great.
So,
Love.
that is the end of. Wait, do I have any bonus actions I can do with
No.
Go Tool?
No, I don't think you do.
You don't have
At
bonus
all.
actions. Gilgamesh does not have bonus actions.
Ghoutl'mosz feels good where he is. He's gonna stay where he is. So that brings us to the top of the initiative order. Artemis.
I feel like this guy is resistant to psychic damage.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, I'm getting better. Okay, then I am gonna do. We're just gonna. Yes.
Do you have mass healing word or something? I don't remember if I took it.
I have. Yeah, I think I do have. Oh wait, no. Why is everyone really bad?
Well, just because we all took.
Everything says.
I think we're fine.
Everything says one person.
Okay.
Also, why do you have a spell called Otto's Irresistible Dance? What's
I
that?
haven't used
It's
it
actually
yet.
a pretty good spell.
It's incredible. It's a good
Um,
spell.
Okay, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast because I'm too scared to try Steel Wind Strike because I don't want to move. And I don't know how that works. So we're just gonna Eldritch Blast because I know how to do that. Okay. 3. Which one do I want? I want these 3. Okay, we have a Yikes Amundo, a 16.
16 hits.
Oh, okay. Then they all hit.
Okay. He's a big boy. Big boys typically have bad AC.
Wow.
There's a lot of surface area.
There's a lot of big boy to hit. He's 25 feet tall, 15 feet on each side. I mean, he's a big boy.
Ah,
That's an
Yeah.
11, a 15, and a 9.
Great. All right.
And then I want to use Bardic Inspiration for Bowmin because he's next.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Toss a bardic to Bowmin.
Yeah.
All right.
Skinny little-
Bowmin, that is your turn.
Ugh. Okay. Difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain. So
Is
double
this-
movement.
What if I fly directly up? This is about 5 or so feet.
Yeah.
Would I be free of it?
You
then?
would be free of it. You are still going to take a
Yeah.
little thing from it as you fly up out of it.
Yeah, chomp chomp. Come at me.
So that is going to be, you take, that's actually pretty cool. 12 points of piercing damage as you fly up. The teeth bite at your ankles.
Urgh. Okay. So that's 5 feet. Can I? Hey, 25 feet. We can make it. Exactly.
Awesome. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna try and knock some teeth out.
Go for it.
First attack is 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, we are doing a spell. What spell were we doing? We were doing Thunderous
Thunderous,
Smite,
I believe, yeah.
which is 2d6. Okay. Let's just do that. Oh, we're gonna smite him also.
Of course.
Other little smite. What are my second level spells? Do these look okay? Invincibility, Fun Steed, Heroism. Yeah, we're gonna use a second level smite.
Great. Yeah, 3d8
Yep,
for the second level smite.
3d8 plus a d. What is this? 12 plus 2d6. There we go. Low numbers. Okay. Well, there's a 12. Okay. 12, 14. Ah. Okay. That's 10. 29 points of damage in the first hit.
Okay. Great.
And we're gonna hit him again.
Go for it.
Smack. Natural 1.
So one big whale, you like bash and break one of these like arms that appeared out of the flesh. You just break the arm and you go to make another hit on it and the arm disappears, so you whiff the attack.
Sneaky. Bonus action, bonus action. Do. I don't think. Well, you know, let's do it again. Let's do another Thunderous Smite ready to in the background.
Remember, you have Bardic Inspiration.
I do.
I don't think there's anything you can use the
add that to
Bardic on this
damage.
turn, but yeah, you can't add it to damage. I think you have to be valid.
But I could. It would help on
Okay,
a
well,
save.
I'm just reminding
No,
you.
no.
Help on a save though. That's good.
It's good to know. Okay, at the end of your turn, Ghoutl'mosz is going to spend one legendary action to. Where can we get? Great. Ghoutl'mosz is going to spend one legendary action to teleport over here. And as he does, he launches another psychic orb at Bowmin. Which is a natural 1. So you duck as the psychic orb impacts on the ground behind you. Okay, that's Jinarra's turn.
Yeah, so now it changes things. 10, 20. I think I could still get to him.
Yeah, how much is your movement?
45.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You do move through
Yeah.
2 squares of the difficult terrain. So you are gonna take 2 little bites against you. For a total of for a total of 17 piercing damage.
Okay. And then I'm gonna just punch him a bunch.
Go for it. Make your attack rolls. Okay, 16 and 17. 13 and 17?
16 and 17.
16 and 17. 16 is a success, so both
Okay.
succeed.
Okay, yep. Sorry. Steelum is right at the screen. Okay.
Of course he is.
That's a total of 8 points of damage.
Great.
So I'm gonna oh, where'd it go? I'm gonna flurry of blows.
Great.
Right.
Go for it.
Okay, yeah. Right. Okay, that's 18 to hit.
That hits.
Salem, you're in the most inconvenient spot right now. 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
Okay.
So technically, flurry of blows is 2 attacks.
Okay, that's what I was
So you
trying
get-
to
you
figure
get-
out
You
around
get 1
Salem.
free bonus action attack.
Right.
Flurry of blows is you get another one.
Okay, so that was 18 on the die, so 26,
Yeah. That
and
hits.
then
That's a key point.
5. Yes. Okay.
5. Okay, great. Are you doing any stunning strikes on any of those hits? or no?
Yes. Where are they? There they are. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna do on the last 2. We'll stunning strike them.
Okay. That is on the first one.
Well, I guess we'll do it.
22
I think that.
and 27.
Yeah, that I'm just gonna guess that.
That's
good.
those are should both be
There.
successes.
Yes,
Jinarra's
they are.
secretly holding out on us.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's gonna spend another legendary action, and how far? Move. Perfect. Wait, I need to change it. Gonna teleport over here. And gonna launch another psychic orb at Jinarra this time.
Howard.
And that, oh my god. That was another natural one.
It keeps going,
Good
and
day.
Ah! Okay, that's fine.
as we're jumping
That's
around,
fine.
is this? Do we have like inertia keeping us going, or is it like a physical like?
Well, you flew over there.
Oh,
So
right.
you
I don't
wouldn't know. And Jinarra just had to step across. So Jinarra wouldn't know. So you don't yet know what the gravity situation is like in open space.
Cool.
That does bring us to Nyx's turn.
So I'm gonna get out of this place. So it's difficult terrain. So it's half my movement.
Yeah, it costs double movement to move in this space, yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna move right here to this side of that crystal. I think that was enough.
Okay, so you are gonna take a little bit of damage because you move through at least 1 square of
Yeah.
space here. So that's a total of 8 piercing damage that you take.
Okay. All right. And then I'm just gonna do steady aim again, and
You cannot steady aim because you moved.
right. And,
However, if you wanted to move back 1 space, I will say that crystal growth there, Nyx is small enough that she could hide behind.
okay, would that give me the bonus I am looking for?
Yes, if you succeed on your bonus action hide, you would get advantage on the attack.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action hide then,
There we go. All right.
and I roll that with advantage.
Roll just so you're gonna make a stealth check. So
Yeah.
roll a stealth check just normal.
Alright, blue. All right. Ouch. That's a 25.
25. Yeah, I'm gonna say you're hidden. Go ahead and make your attack roll with advantage.
So I say ouch because Nyx's modifier for stealth is 15.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, nat 20.
Nice. All right. So that applies to the sneak attack.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's
What?
good.
Yeah, it applies to the sneak attack too. So it's
Alright.
It
I
was-
gotta find like all my D6s.
Oh my god, kill him while he's floating in space. Just have him float away.
I will say it's hard to judge how healthy he's looking at this point. Because he's just a shifting mass of flesh. But you've definitely like banged him up quite a few times at this point.
Okay, so revolver at max damage, that is 16. That's 22 damage from the revolver from the nat 20, and then an additional 25. So 22, 25. So that's 47 damage base, and now I'm gonna start rolling.
Okay.
Nice.
So I've already taken the 47 into account, so you don't need to add what you roll to the 47.
Thank you. $28. Additional.
Additional. Great. Awesome. Huge hit, huge amount of damage. You quickly like duck behind this crystal, peek out around the edge, and fire your revolver. Massive hit to this thing. Huge chunk of flesh blown off. A tentacle goes flying away into the void.
Tentacles.
And that brings us to Penny's turn.
Gonna do the lightning launcher 3 times,
Go for it.
hopefully. So, 23,
That hits.
a 21, and a nat 20 for
Wow.
33.
All right, 2 normal hits and the nat 20. So give me the 2 normal hits separately
Okay.
first, and then we'll do your nat 20.
All right. So the first one is 19. The second one, 18. And then how?
So it's max
Sorry.
damage plus a
Okay.
roll of all applicable dice.
Okay. So that would be 33 for that one.
That's a lot of damage. All right. You just fire quick 3 shots into this thing, blow out 3 of the eyes that just like appeared in its shifting flesh, and it lets out a sound.
Ew.
And you all hear in your heads, "You mortals think you can slay me?"
Yeah, kinda.
All right. At the end of Penny's turn, he will use his third and final legendary action to. Where can we go to?
Let me Gilgamesh.
Teleport up here. And then he's gonna launch a psychic orb at Penny. Come on. Come on. Not another nat 1, for the love of God.
Do it.
Okay, all right, there we go.
Ew.
That's all right. That's a 24 to hit.
Mm,
Wait, what about is my AC 19 or 18?
it's 19.
Shield.
Shield that shit.
Do I have shield?
Yes, you do.
I don't see it. Oh, there is. Okay.
Yeah.
Shield would bring your AC up to 24, which is the number he rolled.
So it wouldn't work.
I
So
don't
it
know
wouldn't work.
D&D. Yeah.
It. Yeah.
Never mind.
It's okay. I'm
So
sorry
you're
about your
gonna take
body.
14 psychic damage.
Okay.
Well, that's nothing.
Are you moving at all, or are you staying there?
Just gonna stay there because I don't want to have to deal with the difficult terrain.
Sure. All right, that brings us to Alina's turn.
Okay. I am going to cast Moonbeam at 5th level.
Okay.
So I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yep.
I will roll damage.
Ooh, that's a good roll. Good. Okay. That's a 33.
Okay, you get half damage. This is why I rolled at 5th and not 6th level, because I figured it'd be a little fruitless. 25. So 15 damage
Okay,
for half.
great. All right. That is Ghoutl'mosz's turn. So first I'm gonna roll a d6 to see if he gets back his bile attack.
Oh, yeah.
He
No.
gets back his bile attack.
Mm,
So
That's what happens when you eat bad food, kids.
that is indeed what happens when you eat bad food. So he
Remember,
can
kids.
still get all of you
Oh, damn
in
it.
his bile attack. So he
It's infuriating.
spits up this huge thing of bile that explodes in midair and rains acid down on all of you. So I need dexterity saving throws from everybody.
Disadvantage.
What? Oops. I just
Oh,
exited the tabletop.
was it 20?
Do we get the bonus? No. Does anybody get the bonus from
no.
Bowmin? No, because he's
No.
too far away. Damn it.
That was a really good roll.
21.
Oh, good. I'm happy for you, Ben.
21's a failure.
14.
14's a failure.
25.
40.
No, 25.
25. 25 is a success. I was doing the like, how did you get a 45? Okay.
It's our walking speed, right?
It's how fast you can walk away from the bile.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
the
just gonna
number to
say
be
Ring of
then-
Evasion.
you needed 23 or higher. Did anybody? So if you got a 23 or higher, you succeed. Otherwise, everybody who failed takes 63 points of damage.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Penny's
Everybody
down.
everybody who succeeded takes half of that, so 31
Um,
damage.
the fuck?
does Nyx have evasion?
Oh my god.
Nyx might have evasion.
You're next.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
had exactly
Rogue-
63
rogue
points left.
Where would I see evasion?
Features and traits.
Yeah, a high level rogue has evasion.
Yo, we need to kill this thing.
Dude, stop jumping
Oh,
around.
okay, I do have evasion. So I can take half.
Well, if you
Well,
succeeded,
Then you take
no damage.
Oh,
Oh wait, hang on. Jinarra also has evasion.
So you also take
Okay.
no damage.
No, but I failed.
But you failed, so you take half damage, so 31.
I succeeded. Do I take damage?
you take half.
You take
I take
half, 31.
Okay. Great.
Plus 30.
Okay.
That doesn't help Penny, but
That does not help Penny. Penny
I
is
can
still
get
down.
I can get
All right, that brings us to the top of the initiative order. Artemis, it's your turn.
I want to help my body, but I also want to kill this guy. And I feel like my brain.
I can get to Penny next turn, and I can't hit him next turn.
Okay, that's so true. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do. Do we think he's resistant to thunder damage? No, right?
No, because I already used it earlier.
Okay, sick. I'm gonna use Shatter, which is a Constitution saving throw.
If you've rolled.
Cocked.
No, I have not.
I
I'm
just
just picking up my dice.
I have a suggestion. If you
I'm
would,
so ready to hear it.
I think maybe this might be a good time to try the irresistible dance thing. Just to lighten the mood.
Are you shattering or are you doing
I'm gonna
something?
shatter. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
I rolled a 32 on his con save.
Okay, well, he still gets half damage, so calm down.
So calm down.
Hold on, I'm counting out my dice. I need quite a bit of dice. Oh my god, why is there so much?
Wait, he had his turn last. Did he take damage from the moonbeam again? Damn.
That's a
Oh.
good point.
Good point. And he would have moved, but that's a good point. So he moved there, but he still takes damage from the moonbeam. That's bad 17 on the save.
That's what he needed to beat.
Okay, so roll half. What did we get on the shatter?
Also, though, is he a creature of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal?
No.
Okay, well, I got 30, so he takes 15.
Great.
13 damage.
Okay. On his previous turn, he had moved out of the moonbeam, covered in blisters. Artemis turns, casts shatter. There's a deafening boom that reverberates through the space that Ghoutl'mosz filled. His flesh begins to melt and boil away and just sort of dissipate into the open space around him. And as he does, in all of your minds, you hear an unearthly wail. And his final words to you all are, "No, I am Ghoutl'mosz. I am invincible."
Whiny.
And Ghoutl'mosz is no more.
Woo!
You have
Rip to
slain
Gilgamesh.
Ghoutl'mosz. As you do, you're all blinded by a bright flash of light, and you are back in the meteor chamber.
Okay, I was gonna
on
say,
the
how to
edge
get
of
back
the pit.
home.
The meteor is gone.
Oh,
Completely
Oh.
gone.
Uh-oh.
So how do?
But you're on
Uh-oh.
the edge. You're at the edge.
Oh,
you're,
okay.
You're in the safe spot. The meteor's gone. But you hear a rumble from the cave system around you. Stones start falling from the ceiling.
Oh, shit.
A cave-in is about to be happening. So what I need from everybody now is a group athletics check to.
I am still
I'm
not
out of there.
conscious,
I
right?
will pick
Oh.
up. I will pick up Penny's body and I'll bring her back up as we're running.
Wait, can
And-
I
Great.
use healing word? No, we don't have enough time. Okay.
And I'm gonna pick up Nyx. Just
Okay.
so
Thank
that.
you.
So everybody except Nyx and Penny are gonna roll athletics checks here.
23.
23. Okay.
Oh my god.
What was that, Eva?
12.
12. Oof.
6.
6. Ooh.
Oh,
Does anyone have
exhausted.
luck?
Oh, I wish
I
someone had
do
luck.
have luck.
No.
I wish someone had
Look.
luck.
I don't know, both of you.
Do you have 2 luck points left?
I don't know. Yeah, I do.
Okay, great. Both of you reroll.
5.
No,
Elina
no.
has
20.
Inspiration.
Dirty 20.
Ah. Can I use inspiration myself?
No.
No. And what did you get, Bowmin?
22.
22 because I'm exhausted. I had to do. But
Disadvantage.
is
But
there
20.
any while I'm healed, bringing Penny conscious with lay
Uh-huh.
on hands?
No, you're fine. You were already rolling with disadvantage anyway, so you guys make a sprint for the exit. That is 3 successes, 1 failure. So I will say that is going to be good enough. You make it to this ladder. Artemis is lagging behind, but you guys like pull him along. You make it to the rope ladder, clamber up as quick as you can as the cave collapses behind you, and you tumble through the opening as the cavern system completely caves in behind you. And you have safely made it out of Ghoutl'mosz's caverns and have slain the eldritch abomination Ghoutl'mosz.
Oof.
As you all emerge from the mine shaft, dust sort of billowing out of it, you're all sort of coughing and hacking. Most of you injured, some of you badly injured, but alive. You see sort of a lot of miners are sort of running up because one of them, the one in the lead, who is your friend Harold, is at the lead of them, the young man who led you into the mines in the first place. He runs up, he's like, "Oh, we heard a bunch of noise from the shaft. You're back. What happened?"
Danger's past.
Am I still dead?
No, you've got 25 points.
Oh, I'm sorry, I
Back
missed
to-
that.
You're good. Oh, I'll put you down though.
Yeah, we took
that
care of
is-
your monster problem. We'll send you the bill. It's gonna be a lot.
Or if you have any of that ore lying around, if we could take about a head-sized sample for a memento.
Yeah, you said you needed something to show Dr. Mordenheim that you'd...
Yeah.
I feel
Taking
like
care of
a
problem.
letter could be good too. I don't know if we necessarily need to have this driving us crazy.
And
Oh, we can put it in a lead box and it'll be
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Yeah, sure. You might want to collapse this, maybe.
all the way.
Yeah, you might want to just try to find a different trade.
Yeah, we will... as I said before you guys went in the mine,
Yeah.
I'm quitting.
Yeah, it's great.
Good plan.
I'm sure the other guys who are sticking around here, they'll open up a new shaft.
Yeah.
But
Do we have dynamite on us? We should really just
Bowmin
One of us
has
does.
dynamite.
Should we just dynamite this while we're here.
Nah,
it's
we
already
could-
collapsed a little bit. I don't
Yeah,
wanna
no,
set
we
it
don't need
fire
to waste our
in an
resources.
avalanche zone.
Okay.
What else is Bowmin gonna use it on though?
Things, all right?
Okay.
Bowmin is gonna use it for things, all right?
I'm going to cast Mass Cure Wounds and heal all of us an additional 20 points.
Woo!
How much?
20.
Thank you.
awesome. Well, unless there's anything else you all wanted to say to these miners, you, I think, still have to wait around a few hours before your ride gets back.
Let's eat and be merry.
You enjoy a good meal with the miners, and by good meal I mean gruel.
Hell
'cause
yeah.
that's all they have.
Hell yeah.
Ben, can I try to sneakily stick a dynamite into Artemis's coat pocket?
Can I
Yeah,
Not gonna
okay.
go well, you're
So
gonna
it's
see.
it's gonna be a sleight of hand from
Yeah, you're gonna see this.
Bowmin. And from Nyx it's gonna be a perception.
Okay.
Yeah, you see.
I got a 24.
2.
Okay. Nyx sees Bowmin try to slip a thing of dynamite into Artemis's coat pocket. Do
Nyx,
you interrupt
Nyx is
it?
yes, absolutely. Excuse me.
What? Hold
No.
on, give me 1 second.
No.
Let him have the dynamite.
No,
It's you.
It's my dynamite.
Alright,
Oh, I know, but let him put it in
this
my
one to
pocket.
Nyx. I'll hand it to Nyx.
Thank you. And Nyx is gonna run underneath Bowman's legs and just throw it into the hole. Now
Perfect.
keep it there.
right, sorry. Can I try another piece?
You only got two.
I will say that now that Nyx is looking out for it, no. But after a nice meal of gruel, little bit of time, you guys catch your ride back to Ludendorff. And then from there, can catch a ride back to Dr. Mordenheim's island to get swapped back into your original bodies. I will say between the two boat rides, there is absolutely enough time to take a short rest if you so desire.
Sure.
And I will say it's probably pretty late in the day by the time you arrive at Schloss Mordenheim, Dr. Mordenheim's castle island.
Before we do go in, we're not fighting the guy, girl. We're not fighting the doctor.
I really hope not.
We're just getting
We're just getting body swapped.
back.
Yeah, here's
We're
the
gonna
thing.
have to trust that they're gonna do this,
The
but
thing
we
is,
don't have a lot of choice.
if they could do this in, like, let's say a night that we were knocked out, I don't know what they can do, and I don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole.
You are let back into Dr. Mordenheim's castle by her assistant, Anna, who says, excellent, Dr. Mordenheim has been expecting you. I assume this lead case is proof of your accomplishment.
Yes. You want to be very careful with it.
I'm well aware of
Okay.
how the material works.
Okay, good.
So you knew about that, but you didn't do anything to the
You
miners?
didn't warn us.
Okay.
The
Or us.
miners know to put
Yeah.
it in the lead cases after it has been retrieved from the wall.
Okay.
They already know this.
Yeah, but you didn't tell us.
Well, it all worked out regardless, all right?
Did it really work out? Okay.
If you'll follow.
Yeah.
She leads you up a spiral staircase into one of the towers. Dr. Mordenheim is there. Excellent. I see you all have made it back safely. How was the experience in the bodies? Were there any strange side effects I should be aware of?
I'm
Enlighten
very
me.
irritable.
Irritability? Is that unusual for you or is that normal?
No, that's pretty normal.
Well, so any side effects that were one would consider not normal, strange.
Constant confusion.
Yeah.
Seeing strange dreams that may be normal to the person that the body belongs to.
I see.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah, the
She's-
dreams came with.
She's
So
right.
it's not a complete.
She writes down these notes. Interesting. Very interesting.
Also, I couldn't access my own memories.
Interesting. Must be certain
Or, like-
neural pathways and
No, or maybe
Yeah.
I could access my own memories, but I couldn't access my own knowledge.
Yeah, and I could only access her memories when I thought about it.
she's furiously writing down all of these notes.
And I think I gave this body a bladder infection because I refused to pee for like a week.
Ah, damn it.
So I don't know if that's because of the body swap or that's just a me thing, but I don't know if you want to jot that down.
Hey,
I'm
I told
writing. I'm writing it.
You can try some things out.
No,
Once in a lifetime opportunity.
yeah, no, I'm not interested.
All right.
Was born not
Oh.
interested, still not interested.
Doctor, Christ. Doctor, I think maybe you might find more success and more readily willing folks if you had a bit of marketing with this. Offer to people about the
Oh,
swap. You might
this-
find some people that are really into it.
This was merely a first test trial. There's many more
Okay.
trials.
Well, maybe
It could be a good
that
like
could be key.
partner therapy
Yeah,
session.
couples counseling.
Yeah.
Actually, what kind of doctor are you?
You can market this.
I am a doctor of biology.
Oh, you should
But-
really-
Yeah, that counts. Sure.
At any rate, well, thank you for your
That
feedback.
counts.
Now, before you departed, you had asked to be swapped back into your bodies
Yes, please.
one at a
Yes,
time,
please.
as opposed to simultaneously.
What?
How would what did we?
Oh,
That is-
When did we
so
ask for that?
Did
maybe
ask-
so there's no funny business.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, we definitely
Okay,
did
let's-
ask.
Is there a way that can be done? Ben, do you already know how this can be done, or do we need to figure this out?
It would basically be a daisy chain.
So, like, there would be one
Okay.
person. So, one body would be just on.
No, one consciousness would be untethered.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or she can just do you all simultaneously if you've changed your mind about that.
Nope, I don't want to
Oh.
end up in somebody else's body again.
I don't
Yeah.
want to go first.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Great. Then I will happily reclaim my body.
So this is gonna take basically the entire night to rotate you all back into your bodies. Nobody's gonna get a long rest out of this though, so I do need everybody to take a level of exhaustion. If
2
you
levels of exhaustion. Sorry, Sam.
if you so
So
please. But eventually, at the end of the night, you are all brought back into your original bodies. As you all return to your original bodies, you each feel a bit of your experience in the body that you visited in, a body that you had to turn pilot in. You feel a little bit of that experience come back with you. And everybody is going to gain a new custom feat.
Oh.
So if you go to features and traits and go over to feats, you should have an option that says manage feats. And I will tell you one at a time what your feats are.
Okay.
Starting with Penny. Penny, you may take the custom feat Blessing of the Silver Flame. After spending time in Artemis's body, you have been gifted a shard of the Silver Flame's power. As a result, you gain the following benefits. This feat will increase your charisma score by 1, give you proficiency in the persuasion skill, and you learn the cantrip Eldritch Blast.
That's very cool.
Artemis. After returning to your own body, some of Bowmin's strength of body and will comes back with you. The feat is titled Oathkeeper's Might.
Ooh.
You gain the following benefits. Your strength score will increase by 1. You gain proficiency in wisdom saving throws.
Ooh.
And you learn the spell Thunderous Smite. Nyx, do you have your
I
character?
have my character back.
Great. You gain the feat The Monk's Shadow.
Ooh.
After returning to your own body from Jinarra's, you bring back some of Jinarra's monkish connection to the shadows and gain the following benefits. Your wisdom score will automatically increase by 1.
Oh, that's good.
You gain proficiency in the acrobatics skill, and you gain the shadow step ability.
Whoa. That's dangerous.
Bowmin, your feat is titled Roguish Evasion.
That's
After
good.
returning to your own body, you bring a bit of Nyx's evasiveness with you and gain the following benefits. Your dexterity score increases by 1 automatically. You gain proficiency in dexterity saving throws, and you gain the uncanny dodge reaction.
I am untouchable now.
Elina, you gain the feat A Reporter's Instincts. Upon returning to your own body, you bring back some of Penny's physical and mental instincts and gain the following benefits. Your dexterity score increases by 1. You gain proficiency in the investigation skill, and you gain 1 use of the action surge ability each long rest.
Ooh,
Cool.
cool.
And finally, Jinarra, your feat is titled Cleric's Clarity. After spending time as Elina, you have attained a new understanding of your relationship with your divine patron. You gain the following benefits. Your wisdom increases by 1. You gain proficiency in wisdom saving throws, and you learn the guidance cantrip. So, you all come back to your original bodies and have a bit of your experience, a bit of your time in the in your host body has affected you.
Oh my god. Did it work? I'm not green. That's good.
First of all, I am not green. I am a grayish almond-ish.
All right, yeah.
More like an olive. I'm back in my strong body.
Everyone good? Everyone, are we all back?
I think so.
Are we back? Hold on. I'm gonna just like, oh wait, I shouldn't Eldritch Blast. That'll make the doctor mad.
Artemis, you have to pee super bad.
Yeah, you gotta go.
I like waddle off toward the door.
Yeah, you waddle away, find your guide, or you're guided to a restroom and are able to do your business.
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
Because Nyx was Nyx's body and abilities were controlled by somebody else, does she get a bonus to any rolls?
What do you...
So that because she had like experience of like aiming and like hitting things consistently, does she get any of that?
You
Residual?
got a feat out of this. Stop
Yeah, but it
asking me
didn't
for
help
more.
my rolls.
You know what?
I cannot magically fix your dice, Kelly.
Let's just say every episode you get 1 free nat 20.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
After you're all back in your original bodies, Dr. Bornheim says, well, it has been a pleasure, but now it is time for me to get to work on the next phases of my experiment. So Anna will show you the way out, and you will be able to get a ride back to the city. It's been a pleasure doing business with people.
Could we get some
Can't say the
payment
same.
just for like an inn for the night? Because that was a lot of work.
Make a persuasion check.
$28.
Very well. How much does an inn cost these days anyway? 200 gold apiece?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yep, that's right.
All right.
Oh, that's per room.
And we'll need at least 4.
Yeah.
She pays each of you 200 gold pieces.
We're so rich. Finally.
Yeah, because you definitely were running low on gold.
We were struggling.
before.
Yeah, we've spent so much money.
Artemis is being very composed. On his way out, he's not going to make anyone mad.
Mm-hmm. You are led back outside. You go down the steep cliffside path to the ocean and are given a ride in the boat owned by the strange man named Igor. Takes you back to the steam-powered metropolis of Ludendorff. And it's super late in the evening. It's probably 1 or 2 a.m. at this point, maybe 3. And you already know of an inn, so you can go back there and try to get a room later in the evening. And
Does anyone want a drink?
Absolutely.
I'd go for one.
I'm exhausted, so I might fall asleep at the bar.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Let's find a bar. And maybe there's a bar where we stay. Is there a bar where we were staying?
We're not in the same building you were staying, but I mean, you can find you all were in a bar at one point during, or some of you were in a bar at one point during your previous short visit to Ludendorff. So you can easily enough find a tavern. And
As we're going, I'm just gonna like catch the people that we do see on the street and be like, hey, really big party gonna start at that tavern over there. Bring everyone you know.
great. Now there's not
gonna be over here. Bring everyone.
great.
Pick people up. Bring everyone. Real big party.
Yeah, with how late it was in the evening, there aren't a lot of people out on the street, but you're saying all of that. Go ahead and make me a persuasion check.
Come on, buddy. Welcome back. 33.
33. With that, I will say word spreads pretty quickly. You make it to a tavern, and it's pretty dead because it's, 2 a.m. But suddenly people start like trickling back in. The bartender is super confused because he was closing down, and now there's a bunch of people rolling in.
Really big party on their way here. I'm willing to pay just a little extra for the bar to keep open and for you to call an additional barkeep if you need one. What do you say?
How much are you willing to pay?
I'm gonna put down the 200 gold.
He looks at this huge pile of gold in front of him. All right, I guess we're starting. He starts pouring drinks frantically as a bunch of strangers roll into this bar and you throw a wager.
We're gonna get musicians going.
Yeah.
We're gonna crank the speakers. It's a big party.
Yep.
We're back.
You have this huge rager. People are having a great time. A lot of these people here, I mean, they look very much like the, poor factory workers you're familiar with from Waterdeep. And this is an opportunity for them to let loose, to have a few drinks, to have a good time. Because you paid, an exorbitant amount of money for how much, drinks cost. Right, you're essentially like covering everybody's drinks for the night.
Open bar.
And some.
Open bar.
And I mean, yeah, you just have a great evening here. Is there anything in particular you want to do, or do you just have this rage?
Well, I'd like to perform the song that I wrote.
Yes, of course. You perform at one point the song that you wrote. Yes.
I'll hop up on a bar. On the bar, kick a couple glasses off to make way for my dancing. Throw a couple extra coins at the barkeep for it. Everyone, tonight is a night for celebration and for enjoying the bodies that we have. All their weird idiosyncrasies, they are beautiful.
There's some very confused clapping.
Woo!
I see maybe I haven't quite gotten through to some of you, so allow me to tell you the tale. I tell a very embellished version of our adventures and make all of us look great.
And centers Artemis as the god killer.
And say that Artemis was the god killer.
Yeah, of course.
But somehow I downplay the magic element that we use magic.
Mm-hmm.
And like play up the ooh.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Good thought.
I'm gonna close it out with a very special number.
Okay, great.
I'll get my little like mandolin out. I'll slowly begin to sing. My body, my hair, and my fingers. My smile, my hands, and my charm. My legs, and my eyes, and my torso. My cock that's as big as my arm. Everybody, I'm back. I'm back. Hell yeah, motherfuckers, I'm back again. I'm back. Back, hell yeah, motherfuckers, I'm back. Everybody. Rock your body. Everybody, rock your body right. Cause Brightshield's back. All right.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Woo!
Hell yeah. Incredible.
Amazing.
You throw this rager, you throw this party. I need everybody to make a constitution saving throw for me.
Oh, sorry, Sam.
+5 if you're near Bowmin.
I'll allow it.
I am near Bowmin. It's probably not good.
Okay, saving throw, you said?
Yeah, con save.
12.
13.
22.
18.
Dirty 20.
I'm sleepy.
So I think everybody succeeds then,
Oh,
which is
what did we have to hit?
what was the lowest number?
12.
12?
Yeah.
Oh. Did
Yeah,
everybody
it was
else get a
13.
15 or higher? No, 3. Sorry, I
13.
didn't hear a couple of you. 13. 13. And who got the 12? You did. So the two of you, Nyx and Artemis, do not get. You all wake up in the morning after this rager. Everybody except Artemis and Nyx get a long rest.
Thank God.
Do I still have a point of exhaustion?
Yes.
That's right. Yeah, okay. I have a question. I have something that I would like to have, like, as things were winding down, I want to know what piece of the orrery was
Yes.
found.
You,
So that is going to be why
you
I
are
didn't
able
get
to figure out what piece of the
my
orrery you recovered. Which is the bar gear is the piece of the orrery that has been recovered.
If we got a long rest, should we still have a level of exhaustion?
Each long rest, I believe, gets rid of 1 level of exhaustion.
So Bowman's still tired until the next time they sleep.
what?
Oh, maybe I should heal myself a little.
Do I have another visit?
Did you attune to it?
Yes. I'm going to.
In that case, when you finish attuning to it, your vision sort of goes away and you end up back in that void that you have been in before. And the lich Lottie appears before you again. A second piece of the orrery recovered by the gnome.
Hi.
Well done, well done. 2. 2 of 6.
Still got a long way to go.
True enough. You will still need to build a new casing for the 6 pieces, you understand.
Yeah.
Do you have plans on how you will accomplish this task?
No.
Well,
I gotta know what all the things look like and figure out how they would fit together, so.
fair enough. Well, if you are able to craft full, or if you are able to craft holding gears, you will prove yourself almost as good a crafter as myself.
That would.
You say you don't intend to use this for power purposes. You say you intend to use it to get a hold of the end of your adventure, which I believe will be necessary.
Yeah, you said that.
What do you intend to do after?
Go home.
with the orb.
Oh, I mean, it does seem like this can do a lot other than just get people back to where they want to be. So I'll probably scatter it not quite as well as you did, but because I won't be looking to jump to different planes of existence and all that stuff. But I don't need it.
Then you have my continued support.
Okay.
Farewell. We'll speak again, I'm sure.
Yeah, and any tips you have on what this is gonna look like in the end, so I can start sketching.
And where would be the fun
Okay.
and the vision is? So you all wake up in the morning in the bar. There's a bunch of people slumped on tables, in corners, on the bar itself. Some of you got a good night's rest, but not all of you. And the day is yours. You do have a wizard to track it down.
God.
Oh,
You're in.
That's right. We're doing something else.
Hold on. Where is this boy?
Can I tell how bad Artemis and Nyx are looking? I don't know. I could just ask them.
They look exhausted and hungover.
I have a headache.
Is there anything I could do to help?
no,
Would you like some help?
it's not as bad as being in a very old arthritic body. I'll be fine.
Ari, do you want me to sing you a loud song? I think I learned some from when I was in your body.
Penny,
So
I could play
No.
on your drums, or I
No.
played your little guitar once. I could do that again.
do I have drums?
I don't know. I don't remember. I try to block all that out. I could make drums out of pots and pans. Can I do that?
No.
Would either of you like some additional health?
If
benefits?
that'll help.
If you're doling it out, I would not say no.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you.
How
You
many
have
points?
problems,
How
though.
many points down are you guys?
15.
25.
Okay, so then I don't need to do. I will just do a cure wounds at 3rd level. Let's for both of them.
Great.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
Okay, so 6, 10, 13 plus 4 is 17, and then 6, 10, 14.
I'll
So,
take that 14.
Thank you.
17 to Artie, 14 to Nyx.
I feel much better. Although I am
I'm still
very
really
tired.
tired.
But it was worth it.
Is the barkeeper guy still here?
There's a new person in, sort of trying to clean up and get ready for the day.
I'd like to go up and ask him for directions to the university, or maybe if we pass it on the way there. I just know.
University's right in the center of town. Oh, why are you heading to the university?
There's a bookstore nearby I want to check out.
Oh, what's the name of the bookstore?
It's verbatim.
Oh, yeah. Hold on a second. I can give you specific directions.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And I will give him 50 gold, and I will apologize for the state of.
Hey, for this much money, no need to apologize. Barkeep gives you very specific directions to verbatim.
Cool. I will go to my friends and tell them that we need to go to the bookstore.
Before we go anywhere, can Bowmin spend about, I don't know, 10 minutes summoning a greater steed?
Oh yeah.
You can bring Hayes back, yes.
Oh, can I bring back my bird?
Is he
Your
bird form
bird.
or Pegasus form?
Well, he doesn't seem to like the Pegasus form.
Oh.
Even though I bought some like nice stuff for his Pegasus form.
Okay, so you bring him back in bird form.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
bring him back in bird form.
Poor
Can I
Nick.
make the barding work, or do I have to give it to Bowmin?
I'll say you can make the barding.
Hey, that's kind.
Um,
I asked for Nyx's help. The two hungover.
yeah, the two hungover people figure out how to get the barding on this giant bird.
I don't what okay.
I'll
Nyx
actually
hesitating quite
get
a
close.
bit.
You just tell me what to do from a distance.
Yeah. Jinarra, can you repeat what you said? I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I'm bringing my familiar too.
Okay,
My little doggo with wings.
great.
After we get all of our various animals back, Bowmin is just gonna go to Nyx and just go, hey, if you need a ride anywhere, or I know walking, keeping up with all of us longer leg people.
It's
not
tiring.
easy. If you want to ride, just ask. All right.
Thanks.
Do you want to ride to the bookstore?
How far did the guy say it was?
He's toward the center of town, and he's across town. It's gonna take a while to get there.
Yeah. I'm really tired.
Yeah.
So-
Okay.
I'll take the ride.
I'll put you up on Hayes.
Okay.
Great. Well, with that, you all make your way across the steam-powered metropolis. Passing over sewer vents that let out sort of disgusting smelling steam, and past people trying to buy and sell their body rights, and eventually make your way to a bookshop called Verbatim. It's sort of very narrow building sandwiched between two others, and the text above the door is fading, but it's sort of gold text on a black background, fading. It just says Verbatim in all capital letters. As you enter, you see this sort of tall room. There doesn't appear to be a ceiling above you, just another level up. You can see sort of a staircase up to a second level. And you see, narrow paths between these tight, winding bookshelves. And you see little signs above different shelves marking different topics. You see one nearby shelf says alchemical combustion. Another says chemical sentience. Another says speculative anatomy. So all sorts of strange topics in here. And there's a bell that rings as you enter. And you hear a voice somewhere deep in this bookstore just call out and say, "I'll be with you in just one moment."
I want to keep my voice down, and turn to the group and just be like, do we have a game plan for how do we want to approach this?
Well,
Thoughts?
it's Von Richten that recommended this guy, right?
But also didn't trust him.
Right.
What are we looking for again?
Oikos?
He knows
Oh.
things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go see if I can find books? Because I'm not going to be much help talking to him and like convincing him to tell us stuff. Tell
I
us
wouldn't-
things.
I mean, he's probably got some magic sensors and traps and things, so I wouldn't do anything that would make him mad.
You can probably hear everything we're saying right now.
Probably.
Maybe we can bring it up in like casual talk.
I can, in fact, hear everything you're saying.
Hey.
And the gentleman has arrived.
Hello.
You
Hi.
see a very well-dressed looking man. He's got sort of sharp features, light brown skin, dark hair. It is my pleasure to introduce myself. My name is Firan Zalhonen. Did I hear you say you are acquaintances of Dr. Van Richten?
We are. I am Artemis Brightshield in Artemis Brightshield's body.
Okay.
Not a thing I thought I would have to specify, but here we are.
Yes, very strange indeed. Well, welcome. If you're from Van Richten, then you're probably not from this domain, correct?
That's correct.
Correct.
How do you all feel
Well,
about magic?
We're pretty positive about magic.
Oh, thank gods, these rubes here and there. Lack of regard for the magical arts have been grating on my every last nerve.
Yeah, I mean, we had a whole story arc about that, but
Yeah, we couldn't even
Yeah.
practice magic unless we paid money.
Hmm.
And many of us used to be poor, but now we're very rich. I probably shouldn't have said that. I'm gonna give to Gab that last part.
We're back.
We are.
Can I
says,
I just want to insight check, constantly be like,
make an
watching
insight check
him?
for me.
but I want to also see if Brightshield was familiar.
Sure.
Good call.
23.
23. The name Brightshield didn't seem to pique any
Okay.
particular additional interest from him. He seems vaguely curious about you all, but not anything out of the ordinary as far as you can tell.
Right. Are you relatively busy today? We had a couple questions we were wondering if we could have a conversation with you.
No, please. I'm happy to have any sort of intelligent conversation in this place.
oh, we'll go then.
Yeah, but
Very, very amusing. Yes, I'm very curious to know why Dr. Van Richten sent you all to me. I did not get the impression from the time that we met that he particularly liked me all that much. So I'm quite curious why he maybe sent you to me. Come, I'll show you to my study.
Thank you.
My unseen servants can keep an eye on the door.
Very fancy.
He leads you through this sort of these twisting bookshelves to the back and lets you into sort of this large private study in the back of this place. In this large private study, you see the walls are covered with like paper with all sorts of arcane sigils and diagrams. You see like a shelf in here that's loaded with spell scrolls. And a Nyx, you see another clockwork device on a high shelf in here.
Oh shit.
Firan comes and sits behind a desk in here and he says, apologies about the mess. I've been doing some experimentation with arcane formulae, as it were. So, what brings you to me?
Well, bit of a long journey. It seems that my family, the name Brightshield, may have a bit of a curse associated with it, where we're from. And Dr. Van Richten said that you have a specialty in knowledge about curses, a grand experience.
He waves his hand, and from a bookcase nearby, a book just sort of appears and floats across the room and lands in his hands. He starts flipping through it. Explain to me the nature of this curse.
Well, the really odd thing is that you may be confused as we have this conversation, because as people learn about the nature of what is cursed or my family's history, they tend to forget. It seems as though there's something being kept secret for a reason.
Now that is interesting. You said it's related to your family. Given that we are in Ravenloft, I would hazard to guess your family's home, whatever this place is a domain.
Yes?
We think so.
Interesting, interesting.
I'm
So
not
that is
certain.
perhaps a curse related to the Dark Lord of that place. What, just for my mere curiosity, you speak the name, and we'll see if
Yeah.
I retain it.
The name of the place is called Oikos, and it is very far.
For my mere curiosity, could you speak the name of the place?
Here's the fascinating part. I just did.
You see his eyes twinkle. Now that is interesting.
Can I
Starts
insight
flipping through
him
his-
now?
Yeah, make an
As he's
insight
getting
check.
more.
Make an insight check.
While this conversation is happening, I would just like to test how invested he is in this conversation by just like I'm not in front of his desk. I'm like very much looking at his books and like touching the spines.
Okay. You would make an insight check as well to see if he's paying attention to you. So Artemis, what did you get?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. He seems genuinely intrigued. You can tell this is a guy who has a vast understanding of Ravenloft, a vast understanding of the curses, and this is one he is not familiar with. And this is interesting to him. Nyx, what did you get?
22.
22. I will say, despite how invested this guy seems right now, you do notice he keeps glancing out of his peripheral at
Okay.
you.
And where is the clockwork
It's at the
device?
top of a tall bookcase.
Like in his eye line or behind him?
It's sort of off to the side.
Okay.
Well. And can you make a deception check for me next?
And I just continue to peruse the books. Oof. That's an 8.
Okay.
Luck.
That's an 8.
Oh, a lucky 8.
And actually I would technically
She's
be
back.
rolling with disadvantage because of the exhaustion.
Oh, right. Should I see if I get lower?
If it's an 8.
No, that was higher.
Okay. Kieran sort of just moves ahead and says, "So, what is your interest with this place that cannot be named then?"
I need to get to it.
And you have no mist talisman?
I do not. I don't even know if it needs a mist talisman. I don't even know if it's.
We don't even know if that would be
Great.
possible to create.
Well, I mean, you don't need a mist talisman to get anywhere in Ravenloft, but if you want to guarantee that you are getting to the destination you're trying to get to, then
I
yes,
would.
you need a mist talisman. The odds of just randomly stumbling upon the domain you're trying to get to are, I mean, minuscule.
I have an acquaintance that I believe has reached this location. This place that's cursed. But I don't know how they got to it. So I know that it's possible.
Yes, yes. Okay.
And before we continue, sorry, I am very, very interested in your help. Is there a cost?
There's a cost for everything. I think I can help you. I think I can get you to where you're going. I require merely 2 things. Thing number 1, a lock of your hair, Mr. Brightshield.
Why?
Oh, that's a valuable thing.
Well,
fan.
you say that this domain is connected to your family. If that is the case, the easiest way to create a mist talisman is by tracing that family connection. A lock of your hair would allow me to do so.
Can I insight that?
Make an insight check.
Because we just came from the Feywild, and I'm pretty sure that there's some shit that the Fey can do.
Yeah, make an insight check.
17.
With the 17, you know he's not lying to you, but you also know if he was so inclined, there are other things one could do with a lock of your hair. You're not sure if he would be so inclined to do those things.
Right. Okay.
The second thing I would require. There's a domain of Ravenloft called Darkon. The domain of Darkon used to be ruled over by a Dark Lord named Azalin Rex. Azalin Rex disappeared some time ago. When he did, his castle exploded, and the chunks of that castle remain floating, frozen in midair. That leads me to believe that the treasures of Azalin Rex's castle remain secure.
Is there anything?
What I require from his castle is his spell book. You may have anything and everything else from his castle, but the spell book of Azalin Rex, you must bring back to me. He was a great wizard, perhaps the greatest who's ever lived, and I would like his spell book.
What was his name again?
Azalin Rex.
Aslan Rex.
Azalin Rex.
Aslan. King Aslan.
And as a show of good faith, in exchange for the lock of hair and the book, not only will I get you where you're trying to get, but I will also give your gnomish friend that clockwork device she seems so interested in.
You noticed, did you?
I know
Nyx,
a lot of things.
What are you doing?
Hmm?
'Cause
I have been looking at books.
Yes, and glancing every so often at the clockwork device on that shelf.
It's fascinating.
The fact of the matter is I haven't been able to attune to it. So it is yours if you bring me what I desire.
Spellbook.
Spellbook, lock of hair. And I'll give you a mist talisman to get to Darkon.
Question.
Answer.
How cute. How do we know that you can get us to Oikos if you can't remember it? How are you so sure you'll be able to get us?
What was your question?
How are you so sure that you will be? I'm sorry that I yelled. How are you so sure that you will be able to get us to where we need to go if you don't even remember what we're talking about?
Well, I don't need to remember to trace. I can remember this conversation, just apparently can't remember the name of this place.
Yeah.
I don't need to remember the name of this place in order to trace his bloodline connection to make you a mist talisman.
Okay.
Do you have
It's
any?
very complicated magic.
Oh, I guess.
And it doesn't appear that any of you are particularly gifted in the arcane arts. So
Not in the
That's
same
not
way as
true.
we have our various strengths. Now, with
We
this hair,
dabble.
We had someone that was very strong in the arcane.
and
And
where are they?
They
they
left.
went home.
So
We dabble.
with their mom, would this hair need to be given immediately, or is it like a
The longer I have the hair, the more time I have to work on it.
right?
If you don't want to give it to me now, if you want to go fetch the book first and then give me both at the same time, that's fine, but it will lengthen the amount of time you're waiting for me to produce you the mist talisman.
Can I insight check him to make sure that he doesn't have any weird plans for Artie's hair?
Make an insight check.
He's gonna smell it every night.
he's gonna sell it. He's actually a huge fan.
Body rights.
Yeah.
He was at the bar.
15.
15. You cannot discern any sort of intentions with this hair beyond his stated intentions.
If Aslan Rex, you said he used to live in Darkon, or he was the Dark Lord of the Darkon?
He's the former Dark Lord of Darkon. He disappeared some time ago. Darkon has been dying ever since.
Is there a current Dark Lord?
There's no current Dark Lord.
Can we
Dark
get
Lord.
there?
Dark-
Because we came from a place that was dying and it was slowly shrinking.
Darkon still exists.
Okay. How do we get there? Do you have a Miss Talisman?
He is
Miss
a
Talisman.
talisman for us.
Cool. Sorry. I was looking at books.
Looking at the clockwork device.
Okay. Can we have a minute to confer?
Of course. You may step outside and take your minute if you don't want me to listen.
I feel like you can listen to what we're saying anyways. So I'm just going to turn around and do a little huddle with the group to see where we're at.
Okay.
I mean, I got there's another clockwork piece in Darkon.
But I don't think we get the clockwork thing if Artie doesn't give his hair.
Fair, but I know where it is at this point.
Right. So you're interested in that little clockwork thingamajigger up on that shelf
And,
Also-
no, there's
your own-
another.
for your own fun because it looks interesting.
It does.
No,
It
that
looks-
takes us home.
Well,
Shh. He doesn't know that.
I didn't say that loudly.
now he does.
Just say,
So you
just
need
say
to go
oikos,
there
they forget about it.
anyways.
Oikos. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, let's just say
Every
oikos.
other word is
Every-
oikos.
That's a really good
Oh my
idea.
God.
He's just like sitting there, constantly getting his mind wiped.
Uh-huh.
So
We can oikos look at the spell book oikos, and then oikos determine oikos if it's a good idea oikos to give it to him oikos.
also oikos, if this wizard oikos was actually very powerful, oikos, then maybe we can find something oikos in his castle that can help us oikos.
He did say Oikos that we could have anything Oikos that we find Oikos. And there probably are going to be Oikos, a lot of really good Oikos things. Just out of
This is
Oikos
true.
curiosity.
Also, oikos. We don't oikos have a lot of oikos other options. Oikos.
Or other leads oikos.
Do you think he can do Oikos something really weird Oikos with my Oikos hair?
He's gonna do
Probably
oikos, some
oikos.
real weird oikos stuff with your oikos hair.
I mean, I've had Oikos fans before, but Oikos, this seems a little different, Oikos.
It's
Well-
gonna get oikos weird.
Will oikos keep a close oikos eye on you oikos?
Thank you, Oikos.
Oikos. So we are gonna take oikos this offer. Oikos, and we oikos decide whether we want to oikos betray him, oikos, or have him help us, oikos.
Oikos.
Correct.
Oikos. Yes.
All right. Okay, we will take you up on your offer.
Excellent.
Can I?
Does he look
instinct check?
confused?
Insight.
You make an insight check.
Yeah, does he
Catch
look
any of
confused?
that?
Oh, I rolled 2 2s.
21.
Nice.
I'm too busy giggling.
He does look a bit confused, but not as confused as you would have expected him to.
Can I detect thoughts?
If you want, yeah.
Yeah, I do want to do that and just get
Yeah.
surface level stuff.
Yeah, great. Hold on, let me check something real quick.
Ooh. What if this is your grandfather? What if this is Artemis's grandfather?
What? a
He would
twist.
know what oikos
Oh,
was.
good.
Yeah,
there
but maybe
it
he's just
is.
really good at hiding.
Hey, I would love you to make a sleight of hand check for me, Penny.
Hey, that is so funny.
I'm gonna drop something.
Let me see what my sleight of hand is.
Does that give her advantage if I like drop
What
it
are
on the
you
ground?
doing?
A book. I'm still looking at the book.
You just broke the huddle. You're not.
Yeah, and I go back to looking at
Not quickly enough.
22.
22.
Like 3 seconds after it's muted, drops a book.
yeah. Oh shit!
He doesn't seem to notice you casting detect thoughts. So you cast detect thoughts. You get his surface level thoughts. They are first you get like, this is a very intriguing prospect, this place that I cannot name. For as long as I've been in Ravenloft, I haven't heard of such a thing. This could be, if I could figure this curse out, this could be huge for my research. And you also get, excellent, I need that spell book.
So we could have the Miss Talisman and any other advice you have for us.
He opens a drawer and flips a coin to you.
Thanks. Can we have the Miss Talisman?
That is the Miss Talisman. As you look at the coin, you see on one side it has the a stamped face of a stamped decaying face, and it says in letters across the top.
Greetings from
Rex.
Darkon.
What was that?
Greetings from Darkon.
Yeah, no, it says Aslan Rex.
Is it a lion?
What?
Is it a lion?
No, it's a decaying face.
Of a lion.
No, of a person. That is a missed talisman. That will get you into Darkon. What was the other question?
Any advice?
Darkon is divided into sections. Mist divides these sections. The mist between the sections is easily traversable during the day, but at night, passage between the sections becomes extremely dangerous. So only travel between sections during day. I have no guarantee that that coin will get you into the section of Darkon that the castle is in. So whichever section of Darkon you end up in, figure out which section you're in, and then make your way to the castle. Also, and he rifles through a drawer and he hands over a map of Darkon, which I will send you all.
Hooray.
Dangerous in what way?
Well, passing through the mist in the day, it is just mist. Passing through the mist at night, it is the mist, capital M, the thing
So it
that
could take us
surrounds all the
elsewhere.
domains of Ravenloft, and it could send you very far off track. You can
Okay.
deal with monsters and all sorts of other dangers.
Understood.
Great.
Cool.
How long do you anticipate it would take you to take a lock of my hair to make some sort of thing? A talisman?
Oh, for a few days, perhaps.
How many days ago did we get the message that Dagrin had arrived and
2-3 days ago.
so we're going to be about a week-ish behind, if this goes well.
Yeah.
A week is a long time for him to do something.
I mean, we have to get the spell book regardless. He's not going to help unless we do that. Oh, you're saying give the hair now.
He'll get started because he doesn't seem to have any nefarious. He could use some of it to keep an eye on me or do some other sort of binding magic that I'm aware of. Artemis doesn't know that level of arcane stuff. Oh, fuck it. I killed a god. Oh, snip it.
Okay.
He takes the hair. I will get to work right away.
I trust no extras would be used for any other security measures. I like you.
You have my word, Mr. Brightshield.
Thank
Now,
you. Speaking of... Never mind, continue.
I was just going to tell you the name of Aslan's castle. It's called Castle Artemis. As I said, it exploded some time ago. Legend says on the same day that Azalin Rex disappeared from Darkon. But the remains of the castle remained floating in mid-air as if the explosion was frozen halfway through.
It's kind of cool.
I am told that it is quite the sight to see. I have not seen it myself, but that is what I am told.
I'll describe it for you when we get back in great detail.
Excellent. Well, you had a question.
Yeah, just real quick. I've seen a man named Dagrin come to you recently.
Man named Dagrin. I cannot say I have heard of someone named Dagrin, no.
Right, good, good. How about a man kind of also half-elf like me, but traveling with a woman, an elf? Older woman.
Not to my recollection, no.
Great.
Elves are few and far between here in Ludendorff, so I believe I would remember such a visitation.
All right. Good. Good.
I have a question for you.
Absolutely.
Are you one of those wizards that could use something that was at one point very powerful that is technically not powerful anymore to do something interesting with?
What do you mean by that?
See, I have the head of a Dark Lord, and I want to get rid of it.
How
But
much?
How much?
How much?
I
How
don't.
much?
Okay, money is no object for me personally. Not gonna say anything. Kind of rolling in. What could you make out of it? Just give me some.
You want me to make you something out of the head?
I want something cool out of it. All right. It was a very pain in the ass to get. All right. Basically I exploded, and there's a lot of flames.
The head. If the head of this Dark Lord has any remaining magical residual energy, it is not useful for crafting an item, but it might be useful in my attempts to understand Ravenloft and the Mist better. That is my primary area of research. If you give me the head, I will give you something nice when you return.
I'll take it. I reach into the.
I will give you
portable-
something nice.
Like,
A really
It's
it's,
better than a decaying head that's in my pocket.
it's a little
Not
smooch.
wrong.
I reach back into the portable hole and just break out this probably very smelly
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
I can't really remember her name. She was kind of a bitch.
I'll figure it out. Thank you very much. This will be excellent for my research. He mage hands it, he does not handle it with his own hand. He mage hands it and moves it off to the side. I will, depending on the quality of the magical energy I'm able to derive from it, I will provide you with an item in recompense when you return.
Great. Love that.
So
Vladaska Dragoff. That was her name, Mr. Bowmin.
Right.
Seeing
So
it, I
let's
couldn't
use.
remember.
Why don't we use the Miss Talisman now?
yeah, we might as well get going so that we're not too far behind.
Busy, that's us.
Well, safe travels, my friends. I look forward to seeing you again soon.
Thanks.
And-
Hope you don't double cross us.
And as you
Bye.
all depart the bookstore, we will end tonight's episode. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.
Bye.